Warrior Team Fitness, how we doing? So I'm Anthony Sloan.
Jennifer Sloan.
This is my smoking hot wife. If you haven't seen us or haven't had the opportunity to meet us or have a personal conversation with us, we're passionate lovers of Jesus. We have joined this to help people get fit, and we love what we do. We love to see people's lives changed. So, honey, why don't you talk about some of the upcoming stuff and stuff that is important to us?
Anthony, totally dialed down our complete goal and mission for our whole business, but it's okay.
What?
To help people save their lives, save their marriages, save their children, save their family, but also our mission to do a mission.
Well, I mean, you just said all that stuff, so why do I gotta say it?
Whatever. Anywho, so we have some upcoming stuff right now. That is, I'm sorry, hang on 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so all the challenge packs. If you don't know it just yet, the challenge packs for this month are a crap ton of challenge packs. Okay, it's freaking amazing. I have been doing this for almost 2 years in March, and I've never seen this many challenge packs on sale. So definitely absorb it. And we still have how many days left in the month? 12, 13 days left in the month. You gotta totally use these challenge packs. But anyway, it's Hammer and Chisel, of course, for $160. That is, okay, I'm sorry.
We're muting.
Yes, we're muting. My bad.
You are all muted.
That is a 30-day packet or bag of Shakeology unless they choose to get something else. I always recommend a 30-day bag because it will last an entire month. They will not ship anything to you before 30 days. So make sure you are talking to your people and letting them know if they do get the packets. There are only 24 in there. There's 2 ways to get Hammer and Chisel. Like I just said, the Shakeology, or you can get it with the Performance Bundle, which is Chocolate Recover, and Energize. Those are 2 of my favorites, so kind of partial. So anyway, Anthony actually called me an addict to Energize today and said I might need to go somewhere.
That's because I thought she was going to start snorting lime off of the bathroom counter.
We had the bottom of the barrel. I couldn't even use the scooper. And I was like, oh, that's probably 1 and a little over scoops. Ding! Okay, we're good to go. He was like, what?
She's over there like this.
I did.
Okay, it was horrible.
Anyway, 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme is on sale with Shakeology for $140. You also have the Kickstart with both of those programs. That is the adding a 3-day refresh in there for $180. And then the 3-day refresh, it's January. Everybody totally just got done with all the holidays. They want to get rid of the extra bloat and flab and nastiness of the holiday food and drinks and sugars and all that kind of stuff. But that is also $140. But you know what? On demand is always $140. There's other programs that are $140 also. But I'm sure everybody has heard in every single page that you're on, today was the 2017 Success Club trip registration. Have no fear. If you did not know that, you can still get on the waiting list. All you have to do is, Brian and Tisha uploaded the link.
It's definitely ink.
Yeah, the link in the files of Rocket Nation. They just want to keep track of who actually registered and got their spot, and then also who's on the waiting list. So go ahead and update that document. But the one core thing that we wanted to make sure we got out there is registration started yesterday for the first 2016 Team Cup Challenge. That is, like I said, registration started yesterday. It goes until the 31st, and it begins for the whole month of February. They do this twice a month?
It's usually twice a year.
Twice a year, yes. twice a year, and then they throw something else in there. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, this is groups of 5 people. So I haven't been crazy about it because I waited for registration to open. But if you are wanting to be on a team, there are statistics I posted in there today of when you are on a team and you are pushing for these little incentive programs that they give you to, put yourself out there and work with other people to get new ideas and creative opportunities to build your business. Just let us know, and we will get you guys in a team, whether it's our upline Rocket Nation or if it's somebody from Dare to Dream or someone else that we know. We'd be glad to help you get on a team.
Easy ways to do that too. You can go to Dare to Dream.
Yep, they already have a list thing going, I think.
And you can post in there. Looking to get on a team for the Team Cup. Mm-hmm. In the past, we've actually paired a lot of our team up together. This time, what we would like to see you guys branch out and learn something from these other teams and be able to apply that to your business. So I think it'll be very beneficial. A Team Cup is huge. You're going to have a couple people that just don't do anything. You're going to have some people that work their butts off. But either way, it's going to help you in the long run.
What it basically is you are earning all of your rank advancements, your challenge pack orders, your Shakeology orders, or coach signups are all allocated for different points, okay? And whatever you get, all of your points are combined as a team. And you have the opportunity at the end of the Team Cup, whoever has the most points gets a trip to LA at the Beachbody headquarters. So there is a huge incentive for that. And then every tier, they break it up into tiers for prizes. I haven't looked at the prizes yet, though, because I kind of wait and see our team first.
There's a prize.
You get a prize for every tier. There's usually 3 tiers, and sometimes it's silly like a bobblehead. But sometimes it's really great. You earn a call with Carl Deichler, or you get a book of some kind, or I think you've earned some shareware or something like that. But anyway.
All I know is Canada has been kicking our butts the
last 2 years.
2 years in Team Cups. And I don't think it's right that we get beat by Canada. So it's like North America to me. But, I mean, can I say that?
It's our team. Go right ahead. Is anybody from Alaska?
Alaska.
I mean, Canada. Sorry, I started 3 people from Alaska today. That's pretty crazy.
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. Hey, so the biggest thing that we want to talk about going into 2016, and this has been something that we've been building up to. We've been, we always beat up the 3 vitals. I was talking to Romero the other day, and I told him as of this year, one struggle that we've always had is trying to be consistent in thanks, Faith. She is hot. It's hard not to love her. We had to get more consistent with our personal development. And what was really hard was we kept trying to wake up at a normal hour, do our workout, get the kids ready for school, come back home, and then we both get caught up in Facebook and making our posts and talking to people, and then you're trying to figure out when to read somewhere in the middle of your day, and it just wasn't working for us. So we started getting up. We said, you know what? This is what we do, and this is for us. We work from home. We started getting up at 5 a.m., and that's our time. We get into our devotional. We get into our Bible, our prayer. I mean, we pray for you guys every single day. We pray over you guys. You got something to say?
I do have something to say. Look, this is not 5 o'clock a.m. is not for everybody. So don't think that we're like, hey, you got to get up at 5 o'clock to be productive. This is what we needed for us as a couple, as a family, to get those vital things done and progress through our day.
And it's been very, very productive for us. But where we sat down the other day and we started talking about our failures, okay? Because I think in this business, it's okay to know that you're going to fail. Like, if you're not failing, then you're not really doing. And that's something that you have to take to heart, okay? When somebody tells me, oh, well, I don't want to join because I don't want to fail. almost every time what clicks in my head is Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times creating the light bulb. I told my daughter this today because she's trying to create electricity with 2 potatoes and wires, and instead of it being her project, it ended up being our project.
Yeah.
So now we're doing a science project for her. And I said, you know what, Brianna? Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times. Do you imagine what the people around him said after the 50th time? Man, that's stupid. You should just quit. What about after the 500th time? They probably thought he was crazy. After 800, they probably thought he was batshit crazy. Okay? It took 1,000 times for the guy to create electricity. So don't think that you are going to instantly, it's just going to click and you're just going to go. Okay? Because even when it clicks and you go like freaking Bethany did, like, shoot, like, I don't know, it was like overnight, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. She probably snorted some Energize and just went off. But like those things, you hit these moments where you struggle, okay? But it's not about that struggle in that moment. How do you get over that struggle? You know, you guys have to know anytime that you guys ever on a call with us, I direct everything back to God because that's where I get most of my stuff. You know, growing up in church when I was little, I used to always hear, well, you know, Satan's trying to throw out stumbling blocks for you. I used to be like, what in the hell is a stumbling block? Are you crazy? Like he's trying to like trip me? Like when the person gets down behind you and the other person pushes you? I don't get it. And I realized something. That stumbling block that we hit sometimes, it's not so that we crash down on our face and we stay down there. What happens when you fall down is you have to get back up. Not a single one of us that has kids watches our kid fall down and goes, just stay down there. You're never going to make it. That would be stupid. So what we have to realize is that failure is going to happen in this business. But it's not about your fails. It's about failing forward. And I wanted to share with you some things that we realized what we failed in just this year. Okay? One, we didn't recruit enough. And I say that because we could have done better. I honestly, truly feel like we could have done better. There were moments where we just didn't apply ourselves. There was moments where we got caught up and we wanted to do the dishes or do laundry. There was moments where
we just weren't home.
We were too busy. It's weird. People like us. It's irritating. But, you know, we spend a lot of time out relating with people, and we have a lot of friends, but it's because we're lovers, okay? I want you to understand that. We are lovers. We love every single one of you. If you're watching this replay, we love every single one of you. If we did not bring you onto this team and somebody else did, we still, like, you are a part of our family now. We take that to heart. Where we failed is we loved a little too much in some areas. Okay, and let me tell you what we learned from this as we started to go over some things. We learned that if we wanted to love everybody so much that we put all of our time in this, you know, one person to try to help them grow, and we tried to push them, and we tried to make them just work the business, do the things that you need to do, and we spent all this time talking to them and trying to encourage them and trying to get them going, we realized something. We weren't recruiting. We were missing certain aspects of our business because we were so devoted to trying to help them build theirs. And I'm telling you guys this because a lot of you guys are on the calls all the time. And we want you to know going forward that we are pushing harder. Even what we do in our team, there's no holds barred. Like, one of the goals that we have is we want to see Jennifer's account go to 10-star this year. And we know it can happen. We have an amazing team. We really do. Some of us haven't clicked, or some of us haven't found that extra push or that extra drive. But have you noticed we've switched some things up, okay? One thing we switched up is we started devoting our training to Dare to Dream, okay? Dare to Dream is where we push all of our training now. It's a good training method. I've been going through it. In fact, I have to post.
I was just going to say, you haven't done that today.
And then what we took and posted on the top of, here, see, look, oh, no, too bright, can't see it. You guys are all blinded now.
I am.
What we took and posted, we pinned it to the top. It's the very top post, okay? Now, what I want you to know is when you add new coaches onto this team, have them read that.
I have to say something, just really quick.
You can say whatever you want, baby. You're like, I will shut up for you anytime.
Okay, good. You heard that? I'll let you know next time.
So what I'm trying to say, guys, is...
So we took down the Elite Stronghold. If anybody on this call or listens to this call has done the Elite Stronghold, thank you for doing it. It gave some foundations for you. It gave you some essentials to learn what you need to do for your online office and what you needed to do as a newbie coach, okay? Thank you for taking that time. But we took it down. We wanted to give you something that was going to be more beneficial, that has worked for us, that we hope in return is going to work for you. That's really the point. Like, I think that if you were to read through this document and you were to do it every single day and follow the steps, you're going to grow a business. Today, one thing that we noticed why we weren't growing, okay? We were so busy doing follow-ups and trying to talk to people and constantly starting conversations that we actually forgot to go on to people's pages that we never see, people that we barely even know, and start commenting on their stuff, okay? That is money. That is how you get people to see your news feeds. You actually have to outsource and look at their stuff.
That's 2 of my webinar shares today. One girl cried. One girl cried because she said she doesn't have any friends. And I said, you know what? No matter what, we want to be your friend. I don't care if you don't want to do Beachbody. I don't care if you don't want to sign up. Like, we're here to live life with people. We're here to build relationships. But she cried because I told her that me and Jennifer wanted to be her friend. That's insane, guys. That goes to show you that there's people out there that are hurting, and we have the ability to change their lives. So let me tell you, besides going into Dare to Dream training, okay, we're gonna start setting a goal. So when we sign a new coach, we're going to look at this coach and we're gonna go, all right, we want you to go through day 1 to day 5 of Dare to Dream's training, and then get back with us so that we can schedule a call with you and we can talk about week 1's training. Then the same thing after week 2, same thing after week 3. That way we can make sure that they're driving through training, because the one thing that we don't want to happen is we've had people before, they feel like we fail them. When really what we're here to do, we show you how to build your own business for $3 a day. Literally, for replacing your breakfast, you can build a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business. If you want, you can just pay your car payment, whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. But all you can do is give the people the tools. So what I want you to understand is not every coach you sign is going to run and they're going to go. If you were to look in our downline, if you were to look in some of our other, coaches that have been with us for a while in their downline, there's a lot of people that are going inactive. You know how you correct that? You correct that by literally just recruiting. You correct it by continually adding people onto the team. Bethany, if you recruit this many coaches every month, or even if you can do every 2 weeks, you do that many coaches, you sign 4, right? Head nod. 4 coaches within like 2 weeks? I think it was about 2 weeks. So those 4 coaches, if she was to sign 8 coaches a month, and then she teaches them to go through this document at the top of the page, do that. Go through Dare to Dream training, schedule a call with me after week 1. You're going to find out who is going to go, who is going to push, and who's going to sit back. Maybe they just want to do their workouts and drink their Shakeology.
You'll figure that out in that first week.
But either way, you have to continue to push. And what we did, and you guys know I love you, what we did is we focused so much on the team that we forgot some crucial steps for how to grow our business. And we realized it, and we were like, okay.
It always takes, also, I don't know if you've heard it, but I've heard it I don't know how many times. If you start doing something, you will reap the rewards or the negative sides of it all that next month. And then if you don't pick it up or change it, you're going to see it again the next month. So that's the end of the year. That's what we were noticing. And it was like a big shaker. Like, what the crap is going on? What are we doing?
So let me tell you what a kind of briefing that I'm giving our newer coaches. And for Chris Blackston, this will be like a refresher here. First of all, I'm only sharing 2 programs. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm telling people about 21 Day Fix and Hammer and Chisel. Because 1, it teaches portion control. And if I tell somebody like Chris, who's very new to this, if he only has to learn 2 programs, he doesn't have to worry about all this other stuff. 21 Day Fix. 21 Day Fix. Learn Hammer and Chisel and just go from there. With that, okay, you have to have a playlist on YouTube, okay? And this like, I'll be honest with you, I want to go back through and set mine up again, but I have success stories as a playlist. I have Beachbody programs. I have every program. Shakeology. I have all kinds of different Shakeology videos. I have personal development where I watch some of these top coaches like Melanie Mitro and
I'm adding Bonnie Engel on mine. So I don't know.
Stud.
If you listen to National Wake Up Call, that was on point.
Yeah, she was definitely on point. But I have a spot where I can go and just pick anything I want.
I have motivational videos for like challenge groups. I have recipes.
So let's say you were to sign a new coach, okay? If they had a Shakeology video, the 18-minute webinar, which goes over, exactly what we do and breaks it down, better than I could probably ever explain it. 21 Day Fix and Hammer and Chisel, they can start sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Because when somebody starts asking a ton of questions, you just share the video. Let the video talk for you.
Mm-hmm.
I gave Chris a goal. I said, try to talk to 10 to 20 people. 10 to 20 people at least a day. Talk to 10 to 20 people. If anybody, if they even sound interested, you can put them under 2 different categories, okay? Put them under, I save everything to my phone. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I have a line that says prospects. That's what I just call it. So if they're interested or they say, man, I really need to start working out, I'll try to push and get a little bit more out of them. And then I add their name to my list under my notes in my phone that says prospects. And then if I share a webinar with somebody, I have another spot in my notes that says webinar, and I put their name there. So I know going down that all I have to do is keep following up. And then on top of that, we have a calendar on our phone that tells us anytime that you ever do something with someone, try and schedule a follow-up date. Very, very important, okay? So you use your YouTube videos to share. Talk to 10 to 20 people, okay? At least 10 people a day that you don't normally talk to, you need to go in and comment on their post, okay? However you do it, whether you go through messengers, whether you go through your little friends list. We actually printed out our friends list. So if you need to know how to do that, send Jennifer a message and she'll give you directions on how to do that. We printed out our friends list, put it in a binder. So we're going through and we're literally, I had all these people today that just now started following all of our posts because we just commented on their stuff. And every single time that I commented, I tried to leave a question. Oh, that's a cute dog. What kind of dog is that?
That's good.
So that they have to answer me back. And then I can come back with something else. And then I can immediately go to messaging them and just start a conversation. Jennifer had a friend that we've had for a long time. We've known this lady for years. And she said, I don't see you guys posting on Facebook anymore. You know why she doesn't see us posting on Facebook? Because she Facebook stalks us. She never likes, never comments. We're not going to her page and commenting on anything. So she ain't seeing us.
I'm seeing her stuff because I'm liking and commenting her stuff.
So
it's so wild.
It's kind of, there's a game to it, okay? You have to understand Facebook. There is a game to it.
Get the game, sorry.
The other one, make sure that you're adding new friends. You have to be clever in how you do this, okay? You cannot go through and just start sending a bunch of friend requests. You will have Facebook shut down your account, okay? Or they'll put you in what everybody calls Facebook jail. It's never happened to me, but I'm sure I've been close. But
the goal is making sure you have mutual friends of some kind. If you have mutual friends of some kind, they will not red flag you. But if you are not connected in some way, shape, or form to that person, you're going to get a message up on your Facebook page saying that you are not connected to this person. Are you sure you want to send this request, or something on those lines? And really what you want to do is limit how many of those you're sending out, but it's always easier if they send you a request.
So I would encourage you to go through, if you haven't read through that document that's pinned to the top, I would encourage you to read it. Go through, it's not a long read, and just see everything that it tells you to do, because those daily to-dos are things that are going to grow your business. And then on top of that, share the webinar. Do not, for any reason, feel like you have to back off from sharing the webinar. Because what happens is, some people are going to shut down right away, and that's okay. And at the same time, be selective. This is your team. Don't just sign up everybody that you like. If you go to somebody's thing and they're like, F this, that guy's a jerkhole and his mom, it does things. Okay? Like, I don't want you on my team. If you want to work out, I got you. I got your back. Like, I will get you a program in Shakeology. But I want people that are uplifting, people that actually care about people that want to see their own lives changed and change the lives of others. And
that's why you pick your posts selectively and really think it out. I mean, it doesn't need to be like extremely long. Like, you don't have to ponder on it 30 minutes before you even post it. But like, you want to attract people that are similar in some way, shape, or form to you. Then at the same time, what you focus on is who you're going to attract. Does the webinar?
It's the one that we have right now that's 18 minutes. That is the last update that Jessica has made of it. Mm-hmm. And like I said, that girl's in 4.5 years, she has built her business to be $1 million business. And when we sat down and talked with her today, it was just, it's funny because the biggest thing that she told us was, she goes, you guys just love people too much. She goes, you guys are such lovers and you guys give your all into everybody that you almost kind of hurt yourself sometimes. She said, if coaches don't go, they don't go. They'll catch it eventually. And when they catch it, you'll be right there to help them. But she said, you got to focus on your coaches that are trying, that are doing what they need to do to grow. So why don't you land this bird? Anything I missed or?
The whole thing is he started saying it failing forward. I don't know how many times I hear that on a either someone's typing it or someone's saying it or I'm reading it. You really learn from your mistakes. It's always that way. You know that in outside life as well. Like in your marriage, you learn that. With your children, you learn that. With driving on the road, you learn that. You know, there's so many mistakes that come up, big or small, not a big deal, but that's the only way we're going to grow. And so everything that we're implementing now is because there are some things that we failed on and we don't want to repeat it. We want to learn from it. And now we have bigger goals. Because one thing that Jessica said last week in her team call was, if your goal is not embarrassing or scary, then it's not going to propel you to try and get it. So you want to have those scary goals. When I say I want to be 10-star by the end of the year, I can look at that right now and be like, what? And yes, does it give me chills down my spine thinking about it? But do I need it? Do I want it? How bad do I want it? Kind of thing. So everything that every effort, every action, every time spent to build your business that you do is to teach you what you need to learn in order to be that better leader, better coach, better challenger, challenge leader, whatever you want to call yourself.
The last thing, I'm going to leave you with this. Jessica, the biggest thing that she said to us that caught my attention, she said, when you sign up new coaches, you go like this. Awesome. Congratulations, new coach. Now, you should be emerald. Find those 2 coaches. Find those 2 people and get in Success Club this month. So I hope that was helpful, guys. If you have any questions or any comments or whatever, just go ahead and hit us up. You can message us, comment on the page. We'll be posting a recording for some of your coaches that might have missed it and some of our coaches that missed it. So have a great night. It was good to see all your beautiful faces.
Bye, guys.
Chris, be safe on the road, Bubba.
Yes. Stay warm. Oh.